Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We are finally back unboxing Jurassic World figures. Like I said in my update video, I have so much content to film. So we're starting with this brand new box set from, I actually picked this up in Superstore Canada. The real Canadian Superstore has a load of new Jurassic World figures, so if you're kind of stuck for where to get them up here in Canada, Walmart, Toys R Us are options, but Real Canadian Superstore has a lot of the figures that might be exclusive to Target down in the States. So definitely check those out if you live up here. Now this set blew me away. When I saw the box in person, I was just stunned. You can see it's got all three logos above each raptor. That is beautiful design work. And even in the back of the packaging, the background represents each island that the raptors are from, or scenes, backgrounds from the island, the old buildings in the Lost World, the classic Jurassic Park background with all the trees. And then for the Jurassic Park 3, I don't know, they've got like a black and white jungle, but it's very tropical, so again, it fits the bill. On the side, you got all three logos, and on the back, it shows that each raptor comes with a special action feature. The Jurassic Park raptor slashes, the Lost World raptor also slashes, but in a different way. It just uses its arm, both arms, and the head goes down to chomp on the JP3 raptor. It looks like the jaw doesn't open and close. You got to do that manually like the other ones, but nonetheless, these action features look really cool, except for the beer belly raptor, but it was about time that they did the JP1 raptor as the beer belly raptor, since we got it for the Lost World raptor last time. It's got this big kind of chunky tummy sticking out as it's reared up. Kind of awkward, but I don't really mind it when it's in this pose. That pose, though, looks kind of awkward. So anyways, let's get these guys out of the box. It retails for about $40 up here in Canada, which is not bad at all, especially if you collect points. I used some of my points from grocery shopping and got $20 off. So it's really great that the Real Canadian Superstores are carrying these. I appreciate it a lot, and I will endlessly praise them for their selection and hope that they never stop carrying toys, because they are definitely great on prices up here, as well as selection. They carry things that other stores don't really carry, so that is fantastic. So we'll snip all of them out. It just looks like they each have 3 bands, one holding in the foot, and then 2 holding in the body. Man, the colors on the JP3 Raptor are just beautiful. I might have to pick up another one of these sets, because oh my god. Real quick, there's the backdrop for each. Really, really cool. I love the middle one. The middle one's the best. I wish we got more packaging like that. Anyways, so JP1 Raptor. This one is really nice. I love the dark coloration. They made it darker than the rest of the Raptors from the JP1 kind of theme or style. So I might have to take the lights off of these guys. They're a little bright on my camera for some reason. There we go. So you can see, yeah, it's a lot more brown in comparison. And those back stripes stand out more than the Hammond collection one, which I appreciate a lot. It feels more like the classic Jurassic Park Kenner Velociraptor toy. The green eye is also really nice. They have it quite vibrant and it stands out. It's just too bad that this coloration came on such a awkward mold. I would have wished to have this on literally any other Velociraptor body mold, and it would have looked fantastic. The colors to me are perfect. They scream Jurassic Park. They're a lot more realistic, I guess, in terms of like iconicness than the Hammond collection one. It's more of like this greeny yellow with purple on its back, whereas this guy has really nice dark coloration. It's got that lighter underbelly, and then the patterns and stuff are pretty decent as well, and they go all the way up tail, which is kind of rare for Mattel to do. Of course, the claws aren't painted, but whatever. And you can see the action features. Kind of fun. I mean, it's growing on me a little bit, but yeah, you can have it upright doing like an attack or whatever. So that's a really cool figure. Got a nice range of motions, and of course the arms you can splay out for that attack feature. So that is quite awesome. Again, I can't get over the colors. So next we'll do the Lost World Raptor. This one, they've got this very bright orange. This is brighter than I've seen it before. Got a nice underbelly to it. If we compare it to the Camp Cretaceous one that I've been using all this time, you can see the feet are actually smaller. They've made the feet smaller, which is nice, but they don't have the toes painted, and they kind of stand out on this figure. I can see them getting away with it on the brown and the gray, but the orange, it kind of stands out a bit much. I would have appreciated just that little extra detail on it, but that's pretty much fine. Again, the stripes on this one also go up to the tip of the tail, and let's see, I'll move that kind of up. So they have them more sparse than the Camp Cretaceous version. I do actually like this one a lot more because it's a darker, more natural orange. This one's pretty bright. The face stripes, they have kind of on the lower part of the top jaw and then around the eye. And I think it's a different color than the back stripes. They're more of like a purpley red, and then they have the black on the face. That would have been interesting if they had them both like black or both like purpley. Of course, the Beer Belly Raptor has none of that ugly. But the Hammond Collection one is this darker orange, and it has, of course, the stripes on the legs, the arms, and kind of similar patterns on the face. It's got these stripes on the face, around the eye. I would have liked to see the neck stripes a little more long. They're kind of too sparse for me, but if they really wanted to go the extra mile, the toes, the claws could have been painted, and the leg could have had stripes, because they did that on the Beer Belly Raptor mold, but of course they didn't do it on this one. Nonetheless, it's still a pretty decent figure. I like that the feet are smaller. That is a interesting detail that they've included in this new mold, and of course it has the arm slashing feature like that, which is cute. I do like this mold the best out of all the Raptor molds. It's got a very long tail, and it's proportionally really nice. And yeah, no, it's a decent one, but the coloration could be a little better. Maybe a darker orange, and the stripes could be better executed. I'll put the codes up before I forget. All these new dinosaurs after Rebirth now have the codes on the feet, which I really appreciate that they went back to that, because I thought that the tabs kind of took away from the figure more than it needs. I mean, a lot of the figures have action features on their backs and stuff, but that extra tab just was a distraction. Now let's take a look at this one. This is actually a new mold, brand new one, created for this specific male raptor. Oh my god, the jaw opens! Okay. Oh my god. That is so cool. Okay. Remember when we were looking at the back of the box and I was like, oh hey, the jaw probably doesn't open, you have to do it manually? I lied. Oh my god, that is so cool. You could like sync it up with the raptor calls. Oh my god, I hope they use this mold in the future. I hope this is like a new go-to raptor mold. The tail is kind of interesting because it's like bendy, but that is so cool. And the paint on the face is next level. You can see the quills have more detail on them than previous ones. So you can see the electronic raptor does not have those lines. And of course it doesn't have the tail line going all the way to the tip, or that color, or any like underbelly tail color. Anyways, but the Hammond Collection one, it's basically the same for colors. It's got the stripes on the leg, the stripes on the back of the leg, stripe on the tail, color on the tail, both at the tip and the base, and the head is in fact more detailed and less jank because it doesn't have the articulation. And instead they printed the colors on to be darker, so that eye is perfect. That looks exactly like it did in the movie. It really makes this one outdated. And look at the color, the striping on the quills. They're all one piece, and they just kind of had these blotches of white. You can see there's individual little stripes on each individual quill instead of having them a whole block of plastic. That is actually insane. They went all out for this mold. More detail than the Hammond collection in terms of paint and head sculpt and mold. That is just crazy. It looks way nicer. Wow. I might just have to get another set just for this raptor, because like that, look at that. That is fantastic. That would look really good in toy photography. As much as it's not posable like the Hammond collection one, they absolutely went all out with the paint. And I think they used the Hammond collection one as inspiration for the limbs. You can see the hands are perfectly the same as the Hammond collection, and the legs. So I think they just remolded it as a solid figure, kind of bent the tail a bit. Oh, that's just so cool. Okay, this is worth it. This figure right here makes the whole set worth it. I wish we still had a Legacy Collection single packs so that we could get this guy just on its own in 14, what are they, like $11 to $14 range, because holy cow, they went all out. Okay, I'm gonna stop gushing about this figure. I'm gonna have to get another set or two. That's just too good. That is just too good. Okay, so we've got a somewhat mediocre mold with a really good paint job. We got a decent mold with a meh paint job. We got a brand new awesome mold with a completely awesome paint job. This is just such an interesting line. They definitely retooled and kind of cut corners on the paint with that guy and that guy to do this guy. I feel like they put all their effort and money into this guy in the set, and whatever reason, it was well worth it, because oh my god, that is just fantastic. And compared to their Hammond collection counterparts, the JP1 Raptor has a better color than the Hammond collection. Hammond collection has better patterning and I guess color than the Lost World one. And then the JP3 Male Raptor is way better than the Hammond collection one. Definitely a huge upgrade. So if you guys like Jurassic Park 3, this set is one to get. It would look so great with the Spinosaurus. Oh my goodness. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to get 2 more sets to do Spino photography. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fantastic unboxing this set. I had no clue that I was gonna see it or pick it up. So that is just incredible. Anyways, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Check out my previous ones if you haven't already, and stay tuned for my next ones. Bye-bye.